Welcome to Whippoorwillholler. I'm Miss Lori, and this is Mr. Brown. We live in the hills of Arkansas. We love the Lord. Keepers of the old way, but accept some of the new. We love to cook, and we love to eat. We love to garden. It's in our blood. It's how we stay sustainable and fill our pantry. We do a lot of canning and preserving. We live a sustainable life. We love our family. We work hard. And every once in a while, we like to dance. So y'all join us. Okay, well, he's back with us, y'all.
I'm back.
He's back in the kitchen with us.
Old Paul's back.
I caught him before he had to leave back out. So we're gonna cook up some lunch for him to take with him and his mama. And you know, even your mama, she likes different kind of foods.
Yeah.
And we're cooking for two. And sometimes there's just enough for cooking for two, for maybe three sometimes, especially Granny Brown, because she don't eat a whole lot.
She don't eat much. But sometimes my older brother, he sneaks by and he eats it. So.
But anyways, this is another cooking for two. We're making some beef enchiladas, Tex Mex. I'm just going to make my chili gravy. We don't really care for the red enchilada sauce. I know a lot of people do, but we don't. We like the chili gravy.
So you can use the enchilada sauce.
You can, yeah. But we like the chili sauce, and I'm just going to show you how I do it. And it's a small version of it. And you can double it if you want to, if you want to make a bigger version of it. We're also going to do some Spanish rice for two. So if you want to, we'll just go ahead and start.
Yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of this in here.
Put it, because this is pretty lean. This is pretty lean hamburger meat. We'll put just a little bit in there, because I'm going to need it anyways to make the chili
This
sauce.
is getting hot. I want to throw a few onions in there.
You want to throw some onions? Yeah, it's getting hot. It might not. Is that on the lowest it goes? This is the first time we're cooking with this, y'all. And the only reason we're doing it, be careful, is because it's hard for y'all to see us doing all this when we're turning around here trying to, especially when we're doing it together.
As low as it'll go. So.
Wow.
So it cooks good, huh?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put this.
We'll see how this goes.
Put some hamburger meat in there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do that too.
Yeah.
This is a pound, right?
That's a pound of hamburger meat. If you wanted to really save your hamburger meat and only do half a pound, you can do that. Just not put as much meat in the enchilada, or maybe put a little bit more cheese. Now I did grind up about 8 ounces of cheese.
One of them onions always smells so good.
Onions always smell good when they're cooking. I'm going to season that ground beef up just a little bit too. So I know that y'all have been missing Mr. Brown. Y'all haven't seen him in a while, and we always talk about, you know, that he's usually gone taking care of his mama, and that's where he's fixing to go.
Usually when you're doing a video, I'm gone.
Yeah, and that's where he's fixing to go here in just a little bit. And he's also been on a hunt. He went to New Mexico for a little bit, and you know, he's just a busy man. So anyways, we caught him before he left out today.
And lately I've been putting up wood that I've had cut since, I don't know, January, February. I cut 4 trees down by the shop out here for kind of safety reasons, stormy weather, and I went ahead and cut them and got some more to do around it.
I'm going to put a little bit of pepper in here. Not a whole lot.
You put all that pepper you want, you know that.
I'm going to put a little bit of cumin. We're just going to season the hamburger meat just a little bit. We'll also season our chili gravy too. I'll put about 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. That's just to season the meat up just a little bit. Now I'm not going to be using any salt because I'm going to be using this beef broth right here, and it does have, it's a little bit salty, so I'm holding back on the salt. So if y'all don't like a lot of salt and you're using the beef broth like I am, kind of hold back on it, and then maybe taste it after it's done, see if you want a little bit more salt in it.
So we went out to Clayton, New Mexico, which is not very far across out of the, we traveled out through Kansas, Oklahoma border out there and had a good trip out and back, and about 14 hours. Stop and eat once. It's about 14 hours out there, just under 800 miles. And we hunt south of Clayton about an hour, and we had a house that we rent and stay in Clayton, and we cook supper every night and pack our lunch to the prairie and stay in the prairie all day long. Had a really good trip, had a lot of fun. I'm ready to go back.
I'm not ready for you to go back.
A lot of antelope and a few coyotes and fox and.
What do I do with that? Save some spoon. I'm gonna get this off there.
You don't want me beating on it, do you?
Well, you got some hamburger meat in between there. That hamburger meat gets stuck in between the little.
I can actually put this away right now. I'll put this over here.
Oh, here it is. I got it. Here.
You got me a.
I've been making cookies all morning. I got that done. Chocolate chip pecan cookies. I hadn't made cookies in a while.
So, Amistad, New Mexico is the area. It's an old town community that nobody lives in the town anymore. It's got old school and a church house, and it used to be Amistad means friendship. It used to be I believe a stop-off point back in the day when they moved cattle across there. And very interesting little place. And y'all, it was so dry out there that unreal. They've had no moisture. They had, I believe the one gentleman there that we're good friends with told us that it was, I don't know whether he said a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch snow is all they had. A dusting of snow all winter. And they'd only had like a 1/2 inch of rain since January. And let me tell y'all, there's nothing out there. It's as brown and as dry as I've ever seen.
You wonder how stuff lives out there, how it makes it.
I don't know. I don't know how the prairie, I don't know.
They do.
Now they had a plentiful, I don't know how long it went into the fall, but their spring, their raining season starts in about, I think, in June. They start having, supposedly, if they get any, they have a rainy season. Now, it was raining the morning we come back home. It was raining in Clayton, and I do believe down south there they had enough to get the highway wet, but I don't know how much they end up getting. They tease us, because last year when we went out the second time, it rained out there some, and ranchers wanting us to bring some of that Arkansas rain back to them.
Well, you know, our area hasn't had that much rain, but south of us has, and north of us has.
It keeps missing us.
West of us, Oklahoma and all them that had them tornadoes, Texas. East of us that had tornadoes.
I understood some Arkansas got some heavy rain yesterday. I don't know, but
That looks like it's about done, don't it?
it does mean you're going to put it in the oven. I believe she's ready.
Guess we can turn the thing off, and I'm going to, if you'll bring it over here just a little bit, I'm going to take that. I want to leave as much of that oil in there as I can, but I'm going to take this out. most of it. I am going to leave a little bit in there when I make my chili gravy. I want some of that. And see all this juice in there? That's beef juice. That's good stuff. I haven't had any good enchiladas in a while, have you?
No.
Okay, I'm going to leave that much in there. That's probably about, well, leave about half a cup in there or so to make the chili gravy. Because I've already got my onions in there, and we'll just let that drain a little bit because that's the meat that goes in the enchiladas. Now, I like using the corn tortillas. I didn't have the regular size corn tortillas. These are for street tacos. This is what I had. So I'm using what I've got. And since we're just making it for two, and this is an 8x8 baking dish, I'm just going to use these little tortillas. But what we're not going to do today is I'm not going to be rolling them. What I'm going to do is just put some on the bottom, put a layer of our meat and cheese, and then put another layer of our corn tortillas. Now, I learned this a long time ago when you're making a casserole like this, or enchiladas, to heat your corn tortillas up. It's not a necessity. You don't have to. But it makes it taste so much better. So I'm going to throw these back here and heat them up. I'm not for sure how many I'm going to need. Probably about 8 or 9. You don't have to just cook them to death. You just want to kind of heat them up. I think it just brings out that corn flavor. Okay, now I'm going to be making the chili gravy. And I left just a little bit of the ground beef in here. There's probably about, I don't know, about a tablespoon of oil left in there and some of the onions. I'm going to put another tablespoon of oil in here. And I'm going to heat this back up a little bit. Mr. Brown's still warming the tortillas up for me. And I'll show you how we've got, since we're using the little ones, we've got 6 of them on the bottom, but if you're using the regular size, just take 4.
You put a little bit of olive oil on the bottom, right?
Yeah, you can spray your whatever your dish. So you need to get your oil hot. I'm going to add, let's see, I need 2 teaspoons of cumin, and I'm just adding this to my hot oil. That just brings your seasonings out really good. A teaspoon of garlic. About a half a teaspoon of Mexican oregano. If you don't have Mexican oregano, just use regular, or you don't have to use any at all. Turn that down just a little bit. Now I'm not going to add no salt to this. Remember me saying I'm not adding no salt because I'm just afraid that my broth, you know, I don't want it to be too salty. I am going to add some black pepper. Probably about 1/4 of a teaspoon. And I think I forgot my... Yeah, this is my onion powder. It looks different. I'm just going to put, let's see, even though I've got some onion in it, I'm just going to put about half a teaspoon of onion powder in there. And just let that cook. Don't it smell good?
You know it does.
Okay, I need to get my chili powder.
You always drop it in one of them in the floor.
I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of chili powder.
Now we're cooking with peanut oil.
Now we're cooking. And I'll have these recipes down in my information box. It'll be all down there. Now what I need is about 1/4 of a cup of flour. And if you have to, if it looks like you need a little bit more oil in there, it looks like I do, just go ahead and add more. It's just like you're making like you're making sausage gravy. That's what it reminds me of. But you're using hamburger meat and you're using beef broth. Man, that smells good. It smells like Tex Mex. Just cook this for just, a minute or so to get that flour. I think I had more than 1/4 of a cup, tell you the truth. I really like chili gravy on my enchiladas, don't you?
Absolutely.
If we go out and eat, there's a place in Jonesboro called Tamales, and we really like eating there because their enchilada sauce is really good. The chili gravy is really good. Is your tortillas done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I got 2 cups of beef broth here. It's just like you're making regular gravy. It's going to thicken up on you. And you can add to it as you go. Because you don't want it thin. You don't want your chili gravy real thin. You don't want it too thick either. But until as you're going there that it's trying to thicken up. And I like a lot of chili gravy. And if for some reason it's too much, I can freeze this. I can cool it down and freeze it, and for the next time that we're just making a few enchiladas.
Or I can throw it over some chips.
That would be good. You can see how it's starting to thicken up. I don't think I'm going to need this whole 2 cups of beef broth, but you just never know. Now you can taste this for salt. Do you want to taste it for salt? I just figure that it's going to be salty enough because of the broth. And it may need a little bit more garlic or something in it. You just never know.
It smells like chili sauce. I think it's just right.
Just right? No salt, no nothing.
You don't need no salt.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's not super salty, but it's good. It's just about right.
Yeah, okay. See, it's starting to thicken up good. And we may just leave it at this right here. So I still got about 1/2 of a cup of beef broth left. So that means we just use 1½ cups.
Just do it like you're making my old gravy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Thicken it or thin it, whatever you need to do.
It smells so good. And we're going to be making some rice here in just a little bit. And it's going to be just enough rice for 2 people. 2 or 3 people. Depends on how much you like your rice. And if you want to, you can serve it with some refried beans. Maybe you've got some leftover pinto beans that you cooked the day before or sometime that week. You can easily make you just a cupful or 2 of refried beans with that. So that is thickening up pretty good. If you want to, you can start layering some of that meat. I'm going to show you again. He's got the corn tortillas on the bottom. Just put 1/2 of it on there. Yeah, that looks good. I'll turn it off because it's looking pretty good. I didn't even need my whisk. I used to make big dishes of homemade enchiladas when the kids were all home. And it was one of their favorite meals because we didn't eat out, you know, ever. Hardly ever. So Mama learned how to make enchiladas the way they like them. You want to put some cheese? A little bit of fresh onion maybe over it, because I know you like onion, or we can wait and put it on the very top.
I'm a cheese connoisseur.
It would probably just take about 8 ounces of cheese. There may be a little bit more than that here, but Danny really likes cheese. I mean, it's really very few ingredients. It's not really something you have to just go to the grocery store unless, you know, and maybe you make your own homemade corn tortillas. And we've done that before too. I grabbed those little small street tacos because we like street tacos, but for some reason I hadn't made any yet, so I thought, well, we've got to use these up. So we're going to put the next layer with the... Yeah, I guess we can go ahead. Well, we'll just pour it on top. We're just going to pour it on the very top.
Are you?
Yeah. So we'll do some more meat. There's grease on the bottom of that.
Do what?
There's grease on the bottom of this.
Oh, is it? Oh, from that
Yeah.
meat draining. Well, if we don't make a mess, we ain't cooking, are we?
No.
You want me to put all this on there?
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm going to put some more tortillas too.
Are you?
Yeah. We need a top tortilla. If we were just making, you know, the filled enchiladas, it wouldn't take so many, but I think we need just a few more of the tortillas. What'd I do with them?
Threw them away.
Okay. I'm not going to worry about heating these up on the top since
They're going to be in the oven.
They're going to be in the oven, and I wasn't paying attention to how many.
Just put about, yeah.
Because we do like that taste.
You want me to curl them up on the side a little or not?
If you want to. Oh, we'll put cheese on the very top of the chili sauce. Or do you just want chili sauce?
We're going to put cheese up there.
Okay.
Or I can put it on there and you can pour chili sauce over it, whichever you want to do.
So let's pour the chili sauce on.
Oh my!
Make sure it gets down in there. Gets down in there on the sides. Then you can put your cheese and the rest of the onion on top. And we'll stick it in the oven. Everything's cooked. It just needs kind of warm all the way through. I'm going to come through here with this hot pan. Man, that looks good.
That's going to be good, I can tell you. You don't get none.
I think there's plenty there for me and you and Granny Brown. What do you think? She eats like a little bird, but we just make sure that she eats. And she does, even though she's
good for me.
Even though she's been a country cook, she does like different kinds of foods.
Yeah, she likes something different.
She'll tell Danny, he'll say, you want me to fix your supper? She'll say, no, I'm not hungry, but he fixes it. And she'll sit down, she'll eat pretty much all of it, won't she?
Yeah, I start her out a couple hours before time to eat. And
so there is our enchiladas. We're going to put them in the oven, about 350. And I'll check it probably about 20 minutes, but I'm going to try to let it go 30 minutes if I can. You may have to throw some foil over the top or something, but I don't think you will. But I'm excited. I haven't had enchiladas in a while. I'm going to put these in the oven.
And that's real simple to do. All right, we're getting ready to make some rice. I've got a tablespoon of butter, and you want it on low heat because you don't want your butter to burn. And we're going to put this half a cup of rice.
And it's best if you use long grain rice, but you don't have to. It just turns out a little bit better, a little bit fluffier. And you just kind of cook your rice for just a couple minutes till you see it's kind of browning up a little bit, but you need to always keep stirring it so that it don't burn or scorch. This just gives your rice a really good flavor. I do like a good Spanish rice. I know you like the beans better than the rice. Sometimes we'll go, if we eat out Mexican food or something, he always gets you always end up with a side plate that's got the rice and the beans and the guacamole and all that stuff. And I'll eat his rice, but he does like the beans on there.
I mean, I eat a little rice at times. It just depends.
Yeah. Your mom likes rice.
Yep.
Just till it kind of starts turning a little bit brown. It seems like a lot of butter, don't it? Be good and buttery.
Yep.
Okay, it's starting to turn a little brown, so we're going to put our minced garlic. That's a teaspoon of minced garlic. Just cook that for about 30 seconds. Let's see, we need about a half a teaspoon of onion powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon of smoked paprika, about 1/8 of a teaspoon of Mexican oregano. I'm going to put, let's see, about a tablespoon of tomato paste. Turn it off just a minute. And what you want to do is you just want to, I turned it off. You can let this cook for just, I don't know, about 30 seconds or so. What that does is it just gets that tomato acidity taste out of that tomato paste, and it helps bring out the spices. Let me put just a little bit of salt. I can fry too with that chicken stock. We'll put just a pinch. So Spanish rice really doesn't have a lot of different spices in it. Okay. So now we're going to add 2 cups or 1.5 cups. Let's see, 1.5 cups of chicken broth. Stir that up, and we're going to turn it on a simmer. We'll bring it up to a boil, then we're going to turn it down to a simmer, and we'll let it simmer for about 20 minutes till your rice is done and cook through. Now we don't have a good lid to this skillet, so we're just making do with what we got. So once that comes up to boil, we'll let it simmer for about, we'll watch it. I'll turn the timer on for 20 minutes. So I did. I got up this morning and I made some chocolate chip cookies with pecans in it. I hadn't made any homemade cookies in a while, and didn't really have anything sweet around. Didn't want no pie or no cake or nothing like that, so I just made some cookies, and they are so good. I've done ate 2 of them. And if I think about it, I'll put the recipe down with the other recipes down below the video. They're just easy, really, really good chocolate chip cookies. It's such a beautiful day outside. You want to get you another one?
Yum, yum. Look at here. Mmm, that smells good.
Is it any good?
Here, smell that.
I want to bite. Does it taste like enchiladas?
Mm-hmm. It surely does. That rice tastes like Spanish rice.
Yeah. Pretty good. Now if we just had some beans. Want more bite of the enchilada, and I'll leave you alone. Tastes like enchiladas. As always, pretty good stuff. Tex Mex.
Yeah, good flavor.
I wanted to share just a few pictures of Granny Brown's birthday. Danny couldn't be there, but I did, and she had a good birthday. Happy birthday, Granny Brown. This is my wrought iron old bed. I've had this thing here forever, and it's just got perennials planted in it. So I went out and I harvested my garlic. It was time. I planted the garlic back in the fall. This is a sweet Italian purple garlic, and I absolutely love this garlic. So I'll let it cure out here on the porch for probably a day or two, and then I'll take it in the house and I'll probably hang it in the house, let it finish curing in there where it's cool and it's dry. And that's the way that I do my garlic and my onions every year inside the house. I showed y'all earlier in another video that I was growing a few shiitake mushrooms. And I think I'm going to try to do some more. It was a lot of fun, and the mushrooms were so delicious. They were really easy to grow too. You just get them from the company North Spore, and really easy process. I showed y'all in one video where I was growing them over here under the burdock by the cabbages. I just kept it moist and kept it kind of in an area that didn't get full sun, and they just really done well. So I'm probably going to try growing them again. I want to show y'all the old wash tub. I just put a fern in it. Looks pretty. So I hope everybody had a wonderful, well, all the mamas out there, I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. I had a wonderful weekend, and started out the week really good. The weather is absolutely beautiful here in Northeast Arkansas. Not not any humidity, and it's cool in the mornings, and it's cool in the afternoons, just like me sitting here right now. It's so cool outside, and I'm sitting out on my porch, and it just feels so good out here. I absolutely love my front porch, and we spend so much time on it. It's just a part of our living area. I want to thank everybody for all your support and all your loving comments, and I want to tell y'all that a lot of y'all that are new to my channel, welcome and thank you so much. And if you haven't went back and watched a lot of my older videos, my husband, Mr. Brown, as we know him and love him, he was always in a lot of my videos, and cooking and just doing a lot of stuff. But him and his other siblings are taking care of his mama right now, and so that keeps him gone quite a bit. So anyways, we have to take care of our loved ones, and one of these days me and Danny's gonna have to somebody take care of us too, I'm sure. So that's just the circle of life, and we just need to love them and take care of them. So when I was able to get him back in the kitchen for a little bit, it was kind of exciting, and I know that a lot of y'all would enjoy seeing him. So anyways, and then his mama had a birthday, and of course the day that we had cake and ice cream with her, Danny was still in New Mexico, so he wasn't able to be there. But I think she enjoyed it, but she don't remember any of it really. So that's just the what's happening right now and what's going on. So that's just part of why everybody's taking turns taking care of her. I still have my cookbooks, Blessed Table, which was my first cookbook, and Just That Easy, my second cookbook. I still have it, both of them. So if you're interested, I'll put all that information. I'll try to put it right here where you can write it down, and I'll put it down in my information down below the videos. I still have a lot of people that are commenting and saying that they're not getting my notifications. And I tell y'all, I put out 1 to 2 videos every week. So if you're not seeing them, you may not be subscribed anymore. That happens a whole lot. And if you're unsubscribed, you're not going to get the notifications. So you might need to go back and see that. If you're not subscribed, please go and subscribe. And keep our journey going. It's been a busy time right now trying to get the garden in, and I pretty much got it all in. Y'all seen that I did pull my garlic, and my onions are still growing. They're still doing good, and I'm fixing to go ahead and harvest all my kohlrabi. And I did a video on kohlrabi, and I'll be putting it up. And let's see, my squash, I've actually got some baby squash. We're kind of behind up here in northeast Arkansas than some of our southern states and even southern Arkansas. So we're just now, my green beans are just now coming up, and the tomatoes, I started them from seed, so they're starting to take off now. The thing of it is, we've not had much rain, so I'm out there pretty much watering everything pretty much every day. And the weather has been really beautiful, but it's not been just like I said, it's cool in the morning, and it's been just right during the day and then cool at night. But I think we're fixing to start hitting a heat wave from what I hear, and it takes some warm weather for stuff to really take off and grow. My okra has come up. My pumpkins the plants are looking good. My sweet peas, my green peas are blooming now. Danny's potatoes are waist high and really growing. And so things are just really doing good. We're just trying and hoping for more rain to fill up our rain barrels and stuff, because it just looks like we're going to be going into a hot, dry summer. And so we're just trying to get water, a lot of water reserved for sure. And we do have water in the pond. It's not full because we've not had any rain, but we do have water in the pond. And so the garden's really looking up. I'm probably going to go in there tonight, and I'm going to soak some more okra seeds and some more green bean seeds. I think I'm going to go ahead and plant some more. When I pull up my kohlrabi, I'm going to replace that bed with green beans. And since I pulled my garlic plants, I think I'm going to put about 3 rows of okra in that raised bed and see how they do. because we love okra, and I want to be able to plant quite a bit of it. And there's quite a bit of it that's already come up in the big main garden. So, but I pretty much have everything full out there. So I'm just finding places to plant more stuff. My family loves green beans, and they love okra, and they love squash and potatoes and tomatoes, and so I'm hoping that we can grow plenty this year. So any of y'all that's not been able to start your garden yet, I hope it warms up for y'all and dries up a little, because I know a lot of y'all have had a lot of rain and a lot of storms, and right now there's still fires going on in different states. It just something all the time, just some kind of a tribulation going on somewhere, at some point, and we just pray for everybody that things just get easier and get better. That's for sure. I'm doing good. Mr. Brown's doing good. Hank's doing good. He's just walking around here. Him and Danny done a little bit of squirrel hunting today, so he got to do that. But it's a beautiful, beautiful afternoon out here, and I just want to get on here and say hi to everybody, and leave in the comments and tell me how y'all are doing, and how's your weather, and how's your garden, and what have you got going now. And I try so hard to get to as many comments as I can, and y'all commenting with me and talking to me is what's going to keep this channel going, because it tells YouTube that you're interested, and that we have that community and we have that bond, so it does help. And I do want to be here with y'all as long as I can. So YouTube has changed a lot, and it's getting harder, and just a little bit different. I have to say that. So anyways, I want to be here. We want to be here for as long as we can with y'all. What else is going on? I mean, the garden has been such a full-time job right now. So, and I've been planting roses, and I got me some beautiful elephant ears that I planted in a big trough, and just different things like that I've been doing. And I really have put out quite a few roses this year, and I can sit here and I can smell them, because a lot of them are just right here around the deck, and I love that. But I'm going to go in, and I'm going to do the dishes, and see if I can edit this video tonight and get it up tomorrow. I was glad that I could catch Danny, and where he could help me this morning, and where y'all could see him and see that he's doing okay. And so I know that was a lot of y'all probably was glad to see him. Talking about my garlic that I pulled, and I do have a way of putting that up in the house, and I do have a way of hanging it and letting them dry in the house. I've talked about this before, that I can't really cure my onions and garlic outside, because we have a lot of humidity here in Arkansas, and what it will do is it'll cause mold, especially if you have them too close together. So they always do real well hanging in the house and drying and curing. And then once I get the garlic cured, which will be a couple weeks, I'll start putting it up in different ways. I can chop it up and put it in a little bit of oil, and put it in the refrigerator to use right now. I can chop it up, and I can even freeze it in little cubes, and then throw it in a bag, and like in tablespoonfuls or teaspoonfuls of little cubes, and that's a good way to do it. And so just different ways of that, putting garlic up to have all this winter, because we do eat a lot of garlic. It's very good for you. And as my onions start coming off, I'll be curing them in the house too. So y'all can imagine how good my house smells. Because I hang my garlic, my onions, my herbs, everything. I've got where I can just hang it all in there, and it just does better in there because the house is dry and it's cool. So there's no chance of anything getting ruined by getting moldy and mildewy on it. Anyways, I'm going to get off here, and I know Mr. Brown, if he's here, he'd tell you goodbye too. So y'all have a wonderful week. Y'all probably may see me here in a couple days doing a short. I've been doing a regular video a week, and then I've been putting out a short. So if y'all haven't seen the short, it's usually a recipe or something like that. So anyways, we'll see y'all, and y'all have a beautiful, blessed week. Enjoy the weather. I hope you can get your gardens out if you've not been able to get them out. And just know, I love being a good steward of the land, and you know, the good Lord give me the ability to do what I do, and to be able to garden and to grow, and you know, food, necessities, you know, stuff like that, to feed my family, and just, it's a good thing. And so I'm very blessed that He's been able to give me and Danny the abilities to be able to take care of us and our family like that. And I know a lot of y'all are blessed in that way too. If you're not able to put a garden out and you love fresh vegetables, there's always ways to get them. You can, there's farmers markets that you can support that have wonderful vegetables and stuff like that. Maybe your neighbor grows a big garden. Maybe you can barter with them or something like that. So it's always some way of getting some kind of fresh vegetables, which are so good for y'all. So we'll see y'all in a few days. Remember how much me and Mr. Brown love y'all, but most of all, how much God loves you, and He will never forsake you. God bless everybody. We'll see y'all in a few days. Bye-bye for now.